I'm Amy, and welcome to your lower body workout. Today we'll be performing 6 moves that will focus on your lower body, so your quads, your glutes, your hips. Now these are moves that you can perform on a step or a bench or an ottoman. You can also perform these moves with dumbbells, weights, or filled water bottles, or you can just use your body weight. So the first move that we're going to do is a split squat. So we'll begin standing, and we'll be nice and close to our step or our ottoman, and then we'll take a big step forward, and we're going to place one foot on the ottoman and the other foot will be supporting our body weight with the foot on the floor. So you'll shift your weight to your left foot, right heel lifts, curl that right leg under, and you're going to bring it all the way back to the ottoman and gently set it down. Well, I'm just going to perform a few reps for each move, but you're going to want to lower yourself down. You can bring your hands in front, and then you can propel yourself up with your arms, squeeze the glutes, drive through that front heel, and come all the way up to standing. So lowering down and up. Okay, then you'll want to make sure you switch legs. So same thing. Now we'll shift our weight to our right leg. Bring the left knee up, curl that left leg under, and bring it back behind you on your ottoman. And again, lowering yourself down as far as you comfortably can, and then driving through that front heel and coming all the way up to standing. All right. Our next move we'll come into are some basic squats, or these are sit down and get ups. So option 1, you can sit down on your step or ottoman and then come all the way up. Sit down and get up. So a big range of motion, so make sure you're lowering yourself down as far as you comfortably can on the ottoman, and then squeezing the glutes and coming all the way up nice and tall to a standing position. And option 2, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, keeping that resistance between each repetition, you'll just do a light tap on the ottoman and then come all the way back up. So a little tap and up. Hands in front, and then propel the arms back, come all the way up to standing. Again, weights on the heels, toes are lifted. All right. Now our third move we're going to do is an elevated hip bridge. So a lot of times in my classes I like to perform hip bridge movements, which are great for the glutes, stretching out the hip flexors in the front of the hips. But if you have an ottoman at home, you can place your heels on top, elevate your legs, and this will help increase the range of motion. So get the hips nice and close to the ottoman. Drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up as high as you comfortably can, and then lower them back down, all the way to the floor. So exhale on exertion, and then inhale on the way down. So again, option 2, you can keep that tension between each rep by just a light tap on the floor, or even just having the hips come an inch or 2 up off the floor between each rep. And then another option, you can decrease your base of support by bringing your arms up, requiring you to recruit more muscles to stay balanced. All right. And then our fourth move that we'll come into is our plank donkey kicks. So option 1, you can have your hands elevated up on the ottoman in a plank, and you can take a filled water bottle or a dumbbell and place it behind your left knee, curl the left leg up, work in the hamstrings to keep the dumbbell or weight supported, and then you'll bring the knee in and then squeeze the glute and drive the heel up to the ceiling. So lowering down and lift. So you're still working if you're not using any weight. And then you would switch. And And then your other option is you can come into a plank with your hands on the floor and your feet on the ottoman. Same thing. So curling the right leg up, bring the knee in, and then donkey kick up, driving the heel up to the ceiling. Okay, and then we would switch. So keeping that foot flexed. All right. And then our fifth move is a lateral lunge. So we'll stand to the side of our ottoman, place our right leg up on top of the ottoman, and we're going to use our left leg to support us. Hips come back, just as in a squat, except our leg will be out to the side, and we only have one leg supporting us this time. Squeeze the glutes, come up to standing. So again, same thing. Keep the hips back, the chest lifted. Use the arms, or you can have dumbbells in your hands. Weight through the heels. And then we want to switch to the other side. Okay, and then our sixth and final move will be our side plank with a leg abduction. So option one, you can have your forearm on the floor in a side plank, and then the top leg abducts up and down. And then option two, you can have your arm elevated and upper body elevated on your ottoman, come into a side plank, and then the dumbbell in your top hand on your top leg, and then leg abducts up and down. And then you'll want to do the same thing on the other side. And there you go, and those are your moves. So feel free to do about 10 reps with any single leg movement. So we just did side plank with only the top leg lifting up, raising up and down. So that's good for about 10 to 12 reps. And then you can do more reps with the moves where you are using both legs, like the squats or the hip bridge. And you can go through this 2 or 3 times, taking about a 30-second to 45-second rest between each circuit. Well, let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this lower body workout, and I'll see you next time.